Yo, what's up, everybody? Jump in here. And today, I actually want to just do a commentary. No video, nothing special, just a commentary. I hope you will listen to me. If you don't want to watch this, that's fine, or listen to it. But I just wanted to do this commentary. Like I said, no video, so I understand if you just move on. That's okay with me. Now, what I want to talk about is actually Xbox One, because when the actual reveal happened weeks ago, I watched it and I wanted to do a commentary then, but as of now that the facts have come out, because earlier today, and for you guys this might have been yesterday, but this whole thing with Xbox One is just like, what the fuck? Alright. Now, originally, when the reveal happened, everyone was like, oh, cool, but why did they talk about TV so much? I mean, it was so much about TV, and then after the show, like, certain reporters that were actually at the whole reveal, they were asking certain questions about some of these rumors, and some of the answers that were being posted up saying that this is what Microsoft said, it was very disturbing. Like, you have to pay a fee if you want to, like, borrow a game, or you're gonna have to pay a fee if you're gonna buy a pre-owned game. You can't do game rentals anymore because you're gonna have to pay a fee. I mean, there was some really messed up stuff coming out, and then certain people were telling me, oh, that's not true, those are just rumors in themselves. And I'm like, okay, but I'm really confused about how all this is gonna work, because I've known for a fact now for a while that Xbox One was going to make you install your game. Now, this is an option on 360, but it's an option, which is good as an option, but to force this upon the consumer, or me, I don't like it. Primarily because right now, if I'm going to install a game, it's going to be a game that I really want to play a lot. Like Mass Effect was installed for quite a while because I played it so much. But other games like Red Dead Redemption, I played the crap out of it. I might even had it installed for a while. But I don't play it anymore, so I don't want it installed. I don't need it installed. You get the idea. There's a lot of games out there. So I was just really disturbed by that original news way back when. But, when I buy a game, like a brand new game I've been wanting to play, like, let's say Mass Effect 4. Mass Effect 4 comes out, I'm going to go to GameStop or Walmart, whatever, buy the shit. But if I am coming back to my house to play the game that I've been wanting to play for, like, a long time, I've been hyped over trailers, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I'm opening it up in the car. I'm looking at the little book that comes in it. I'm looking at the disc. This is a big deal. I'm a nerd, yes, but still, like, it's a big fucking deal. And I know that there's millions of people like me in the world. You do the same thing. You're excited. You want to play your game, right? So, now it's like I gotta come home and fucking install it and take 5, 10, 15 minutes to do that. That's just gonna piss me off. But anyway, I'm getting off topic, and I'm gonna probably do that a lot in this commentary. I gotta be honest. So I'm sorry if I do. But anyway, so the way it's gonna actually work is that there will be no fee. Now you might be saying, oh, that's great! But no. The way they're gonna do this is that they're actually gonna make it so that if I buy a game, and I own this game, I'm going to install it. Once I install it, it is done. I don't need it. I don't need it in the tray. That sounds cool, I guess. I guess a lot of people might be happy with that. But the problem is that right now, I have a lot of friends who, they want to borrow games. They want to, I loan out games all the time. That's not happening anymore. There is no such thing as I'm going to loan out a game. I have to give them the game, because you can only actually do that process again to change the current owner of the game, like the license, to actually play that game one time only. Just fucking once. And it's like, huh? I would probably take the fee over that. I gotta be honest. How is trading in games and buying pre-owned games gonna work? How is game rentals gonna work? Well, what they said is that pretty much this is what's going to happen. The publishers of the games can actually decide if they want that or not. Meaning that the publisher can say, okay, we don't mind if people want to trade in the game and then buy it pre-owned. But they also not only get to decide that, but they also get to decide who can sell it. Meaning, like, more than likely GameStop would have the rights. But, you have a ton of smaller stores that do pre-owned games that are not GameStop, that are literally going to be screwed when it comes down to selling Xbox One, because they won't be able to sell pre-owned games or to trade them in or anything because they won't have the license to do it. So that's really, really lame. And obviously when you're talking about like really kind of evil companies, almost like EA. Now I'm not the guy who says, oh, EA is the devil. I'm not like that. But I mean, I can look at EA and say, you know, yeah, they're a pretty fucked up company. I don't agree with the fact that they're the worst company in America, but I do think that they are a pretty messed up company. And obviously there's a lot of big name publishers out there that probably are just going to be like, no, we don't want to lose money. Like, why would we want to do that? So I personally believe that on Xbox at least, there's going to be a lot of this where it's just, nope, can't trade it in, can't buy it pre-owned if you own an Xbox One. So that's pretty shit. But apparently, like, if you could do that, there is a process, I guess, to release your ID off of the disc. I don't fucking know. It's really kind of confusing in that way. It's basically like, okay, I get a disc, I install it in my game. It's almost like an arcade game in the sense that there's like all these different licenses that go with it. To my console, to my account, and, you know, my hard drive or something. Like, it's all these separate things working together to make sure that I own this disc. Once I do that, I own it. There you go. It's done. But I cannot give you, my friend, or loan you my game. I can give it to you, but then I lose rights to it. So it's just a really ridiculous system. Like I said, I would probably want the fee over that. Now recently I just installed the game Fuse, and on average, when I actually did this, I was curious, I looked at all the games I had installed, and on average each game was about 5 gigs. Sometimes they were more, sometimes they were slightly less, but that's the average. Now when you're talking about better graphics with Xbox One, you know, that number can literally increase. So let's just say it's 5, that's 100 games. You're limiting people on the amount of games they can have because they're going to have to install them. And then what happens if you delete them? I guess you can reinstall them. I imagine they're going to build that in there somehow. But still, like, that's a lot of data. That's a lot of data and a lot of time taken for something kind of ridiculous to have to do this. So like I said, I'm just afraid of the data because you also have to take into account all the DLCs we need to buy. Look at Citadel DLC for Mass Effect. It was 4 gigabytes, 2 separate downloads of 2 gigs. That's a lot of data. 500 gigs is just not going to last. Now, if it would have been a terabyte, I would have been like, I guess that sounds okay. But right now, no, I'm actually afraid of 500 gigs. I hate this whole idea of you have to install the game. You're forcing me to do something. I don't like to be forced to do anything. Let me have my own free fucking will if I want to do something or not. Do not force me to do it. I don't like that idea. Alright, moving on, let's talk about this whole always online thing. So, during the actual release, I believe one of the people covering it, they asked Microsoft, so does the Xbox always have to be online? And the guy said, no, that's a rumor, it's stupid. But then later on, like the vice president of like Xbox or Microsoft, whatever, he came out and he said, well, no, the reality is that it doesn't always have to be online, but you have to at least be online once every 24 hours. So he said that, and everyone was like, I don't know about that. I kept hearing from other people like, oh, that might be a rumor too. Apparently, no, that's true. Once every 24 hours. So that pretty much means that, yes, you do have to have internet. So that also probably means that, yes, you do have to have an Xbox Live account. Now, does it have to be gold? I doubt it. You could probably have your silver. But just the fact that you have to have internet to play games, that just seems like a bad marketing to me. And you have to, like I said, you have to sign in once every 24 hours, or they disable your ability to play games. Why are they doing this? Like, what is the purpose of this? The only thing I can imagine is that they're trying to stop people from, like, modding their Xbox. Internet is not perfect. It does go out. And especially if you're talking about other countries, Australia, you know, England, wherever, like, there's a lot of internet problems that can occur anywhere. So this is a bad idea. Now, another thing that's even crazier is that if I wanted to put my account on my friend's Xbox, like I went over his house, I downloaded my account, or I put it on maybe a flash drive or something, I brought my account with me, I have to sign in once every hour, or at least I have to be online once every hour to be able to play games. And I don't even understand how that would work. Can I take my disc with me, install it on his box, and then play my game on my account? Because I assume this whole installation process will put like the license on my account, meaning that if I have the game, I can play the game on any Xbox as long as I'm signed in on my account. Moving on to one, probably honestly my biggest freaking fear, Kinects. What I mean is this: I owned a Kinect for my Xbox, and it was the worst fucking thing I ever bought. Like, it was terrible technology. Okay, it sucked. It doesn't fucking work properly. Now, hopefully, it will work on Xbox One. They have fixed it. But I don't think they have. I gotta be honest. I won't say it's fixed because it was really bad before. And some of you guys be like, oh, Kinect isn't that bad. To me, it was that bad, okay? Because I would be sitting in dashboard, because I do this all the time, sitting in dashboard working on a video. But as I'm doing that, I'm in a party, I'm talking to people, I'm having a good time, laughing and joking, and I say random stuff. It doesn't matter what I say. It's just I'm in the middle of just talking about whatever. And some word gets spoken that the Xbox decides is a word that it recognizes, and it starts doing some wild shit. And I'm like, cancel! Just screaming at my fucking screen. In the middle, like, it could be really chillaxed. Like, yeah, man, yeah, I had a good time this weekend. I seen my friend, and the cancel! Ah! Like, you know, it was funny, but it was just really annoying how I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, and my Kinect was doing all types of shit. And for Mass Effect, it was really bad. They were talking about Mass Effect is better with Kinects. My ass, because I'm playing the game, I'm trying to talk in a party to my friends once again, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, Mass Effect's, you know, yeah, it's a good game, man, I'm loving it, and then fucking someone's throwing a fucking grenade, or I'm throwing a grenade. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't say anything about grenade. I said nothing close to grenade, and I'm throwing a fucking grenade, wasting them. This is stupid. Like, the best thing I ever did was disconnect it. So, let's talk about Kinects now on Xbox One. There was this whole thing about, it was like kind of a rumor saying that it needed to always be on. Guess what, guys? That is somewhat true. I would go as far as to say it is true, because if you have your Xbox on, you have to have your Kinects on. It has to be connected. Now, they have a feature so you can pause the video. At least from what I took from the whole article and from what I've been hearing, is that you can pause the video aspect of it. So it's not going to sit there and record you jerking off potentially. Because, I mean, that's a danger, right? Or fucking your girl or whatever you're doing. It's not going to record that if you're like, you know, hey, pause. I don't want my Kinect seeing me do nasty, filthy things. I just don't want it to do that. But the audio, from what I understand, will remain on. So it's like, uh-oh. Oh, man. Because like I said, that audio was super bad. And I cannot imagine they're going to fix it. They're probably going to make it better, but I don't see it being perfect. So there's going to be a lot of times where things can happen and you don't want them to happen, and it will be annoying because it says that if you disconnect it, you know, shit's gonna happen. Like, you basically cannot have your Xbox on and the Kinects disconnected. So what does that mean? Like, I just can't do anything? It's like I disconnect it and it just pops up a screen saying, be sure to reconnect your Kinects. It's like, uh-oh. What happens if I break the motherfucker? I mean, you put the shit on TVs and crap. You normally do that. You put it on a elevated stand or something so it can see you and hear you. What happens if I drop that motherfucker and it breaks? Do I have to go out and buy $100 Kinects just to fucking be on my console or to play games? You know, either way, it's bullshit. It's absolute nonsense. This whole Kinect stew. Ugh. It's fat. It's evil. It's disgusting. I just want to smash the motherfucker already. So, believe me, that is my biggest fear, honestly. It's just, I know from experience how bad Kinects can be. And just the fact that I'm going to have this son of a bitch on, and it's going to be listening to me, it's going to be seeing me, and doing all this other wild shit, you know, it's really going to limit you from talking to your friends over a party or a chat. It just does. Like, if I was to sit there and not talk to anyone and just be quiet, play my game, the Kinect was okay. Like, honestly, it was decent in the sense that if I went to go watch something, I could be like, look this up or do that. I'm like, oh, that's cool, I guess. Play, pause. I don't have to actually grab my controller. I can lay down in my bed and like watch a movie or a TV show or something on Netflix. That was nice. But like I said, if I was to ever talk to somebody, all wild crap would just start happening. I didn't want it to happen. I would yell and scream at my TV just because it was going on. Very annoying. Okay, very annoying. So, and you know, one of the other things about Kinect, the new one at least, that is making me just go like, uh-oh, this can't be good. Apparently, I mean, I guess I've seen this, but I never really thought of it until now. It's like, you can turn your Xbox on and off with voice command. So you could be like, Xbox, turn off. And your Xbox will turn off. Or you could be like, Xbox, turn on. And your Xbox will turn on. Now that sounds cool, but I mean, it's so easy already to pretty much turn it off and on. I mean, you have the controller, you can press the button on the console. You don't have to fucking have the voice command to turn it off and on. And once again, the danger is, what if I'm in the middle of the game? Right? I'm playing Halo 5 or whatever. I'm playing the new Halo on Xbox One. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my friends. Maybe I'm even calling out positions or I'm coming up with a strategy. I'm like, dude, the guy's up on top of the tower and it fucking somehow thinks I said Xbox off. Is it just gonna cut me off and just turn off on me? Like, that would be the worst thing ever. That would just fucking make me break the son of a bitch. Throw it out of a window. I'm a tryhard. I don't want my damn Xbox turning off randomly. And I do feel that that might happen, especially when you're on Xbox Live talking to other people who own an Xbox. Xbox is said so much. I hear so much about Xbox, like, oh, my Xbox. It's like, if you say Xbox, you have the danger of saying off or on or something, and it might do some wild shit. So, believe me, the Kinect 2 is, like, so stupid. I cannot believe they brought it back. I hate it. I don't know. Anyway, guys, yeah, I know that's been a rant, but I just am pissed, man. I'm just disappointed. Like I said, this is coming from me. I've played Xbox now for so many years. It's been a part of my life. I've enjoyed the community. I've enjoyed talking to people. You know, I've enjoyed the games, Halo, and all this. But right now, I can just honestly say, just from just the actual technical part of Xbox, I'm just so disappointed that I just don't know what to do. I don't know if I really want to play it. Like right now, I'm looking at PlayStation, and I'm starting to think, that sounds nice. PC is good. I don't know, guys. Like, that's a big concern of mine. And, you know, obviously I'm waiting for E3. I want to see what kind of games Microsoft is going to be showing off, but I don't know. They're talking about, oh, we're putting out 15 exclusives in 1 year. My ass, okay? My ass, because here's the thing. If they're coming out with 15 exclusives, that means, for one, no way they're going to all come out in 1 year. It's not going to happen. But let's say they did come out in all 1 year. You know how many of those titles are going to be rushed? They have to be. Like, come on now. And then on top of that, how many of those titles are going to be Kinect games? Like, different games for the fucking stupid Kinects. Like, and those games are terrible. Every Kinect game is pretty much garbage. So, it's ridiculous, like I said. The whole direction of everything is stupid. Like, another thing as well, if you guys don't know, I can talk about a couple more things and I'm going to finish this up. If you want the whole TV aspect of it, you actually are going to have to pay for Comcast cable for your Xbox. Now, I bring that up because that is so ridiculous and stupid. And if I wanted to watch TV on my Xbox, I'm going to have to pay another bill. So I just wouldn't do it. Like, I'm a hardcore gamer. I mean, they act like, oh yeah, you know, with the Kinect, it's voice command. At any moment you can go from games to fucking TV. It's fucking cool. It's like, do they not realize that I can do that right now? I have a fucking thing called a remote in my hand. I can press a button and I change the damn channel to my goddamn cable on my TV I already have. I can switch from gaming to TV. It's like, oh, I'm bored. Hey guys, I gotta go. I'm bored. Boom, turn my Xbox on. I'm watching ESPN. I'm watching sports and fucking TV all at once. Fucking stupid. It's like everything is about voice command TV. I'm not interested. I'm a hardcore gamer. I've been a hardcore gamer for fucking the majority of my life. I want to play video games. I own a game console, mind you, let me repeat that, a game console to play games. Okay, that's what I want to do when I turn on my game console. I want to play some video games. So that's what that's what I'm going to do. Now, the final thing I wanted to talk about real quick is just the controller. I mean, the controller looks okay, I guess. I think the biggest thing that, I don't know why they don't do this for, PS4 or Xbox One, but they need to put buttons where your index fingers are. I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, hold your controller and find your index fingers and tell me if that would not be the perfect place to put some buttons. There's MLG controllers now. I think there's like a Mad Catz. I'm surprised that no one has looked at that who designs controllers and like, hey, that was a pretty good idea that the Mad Catz was doing. Let's copy that. Or MLG or whatever, whoever had that idea to put them there. So I wish they would have done something like that. And the new controller, I mean, it looks alright. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's stupid. It's not really innovative because it's different. I haven't held it in my hands yet, so I don't want to say that. But the biggest issue that I can see, and I've been hearing about, is about this audio input crap. Like, you know where you plug your mic in? Apparently that's changing on Xbox One controllers. I don't know if it's going to change on PS4 controllers. I hope it doesn't. For their sake and for a lot of your guys' sake. Because with the Xbox One, it's been confirmed that the audio input is changing. And what that means is that all your mics, okay, your Turtle Beaches, your Tritons, your Astros, all the gaming mics will not work on Xbox One if you want to plug them in and fucking talk to people. And you're screwed in the sense that the Xbox One is not going to accept that. I don't want to dish out more money for a new headset. I paid like $70 for mine. I don't want to dish out another $70 or $80 for a new headset that's compatible with Xbox One. Fuck that. And I've been hearing people saying they might come out with some type of converter or something, but believe me, that might mess up your mic quality and all this other crap. It's dangerous in that way. I don't know. But yeah, that's a big freaking deal to me, and it's just bad. Bad, 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 bad. Anyway, guys, yeah, I know this went on and on. I'm sorry, but like I said, I had a lot on my mind, and I wanted to dish it out. I hope you have enjoyed my rant. Tell me what you think. That's a big part of this. Like, I want to know your comments, your concerns. If you dislike the video, you can dislike it. If you like it, please like it. You can favorite it, all that. Give me some feedback. Tell me how you feel, and I would really appreciate that. But besides that, guys, you have a nice day, and peace out.